Majestic. I like that word. It was a great looking picture. Thanks, Tristan. Hey, look at the radar tonight. Still tracking showers just offshore. Not much over land, though. Look where rain has fallen the last 24 hours and where it hasn't fallen. The empty set basically goes from southeast Kennedy County through most of Willacy County, a lot of Cameron County, and then basically from McAllen eastward. McAllen to Harlingen, you got almost nothing last night when the big rain came in. The coast has seen rain today, and Doppler estimates close to an inch on the island. We saw some temporary street flooding out there today, about 7/10 of an inch at the port. Then you go inland, about 9/10 out to the west of Olmito. But look at this stuff. Now, it's suggesting we saw close to an inch north of Mission and then out around McCook. But the big rain, certainly in Starr County. Look at this, 1 to 3.6 inches, a lot of rain there. And the biggest bullseye of all was over in Mexico to the west of Falcon Lake, right at the top of the dam, 4.3 inches. And there was a big jump in the lake in about 10 minutes. It really went up almost a foot. And then look at this, 8.2 inches. That will probably come in south of the dam, so we might see a little bit of a rise in the river from that. Not huge. This is what it looked like last night. It's like there's a wall right here. Everything got to McAllen, and poof, that was the end of it. And then another batch of stuff formed this afternoon along the coast. But again, a big area that just got nothing right in through here, where parts of the Western Valley really saw some big rain. That front kind of hangs out in the area through tomorrow. There's tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. It just doesn't move much, so stuff will fire up on that front again. Plus, there's all kinds of boundaries. We call them outflow boundaries, where last night and today we had thunderstorms and the wind blows out from that and then just kind of sits there all night. When the sun comes up, it starts to move again, and then you get showers and thunder showers firing up again. That'll happen a couple times tomorrow night. Saturday may be a little more active, I think. You see a little more action on the map on Saturday, and Sunday there'll probably be some stuff around as well. Bigger picture shows all the moisture lined up right here where that front is. North of it, things really quieted down. Turned out to be a pretty nice day across the state of Texas today. Now, as we go through the next couple of days, the front again falls apart. Moisture begins to spread northward across the state. We see spotty showers here, some rain, some thunderstorms. Not an all-day rain any of these days, but scattered showers around. The most active day probably Saturday. Probably Sunday, still some stuff, but not as much. And then you get into early next week and we see still scattered showers, but not a particularly busy weather pattern for us. Here's a look at the 10-day temperature trending, and we stay below average through the weekend, and then next week we go back to average and above all the way to next weekend. I think we're going to go back above. We still don't see a strong front anytime soon. Best chance for rain comes on Saturday at 60%. Sunday still a chance, and then Monday, Tuesday it drops off. And by next weekend right now it looks pretty low, but 10 days out that's certainly subject to change. Quick checks of other temperatures. It is autumn in parts of the country, technically everywhere, but look at temperatures and it feels like autumn when you get to Cleveland or Columbus, or you get up into the upper Midwest in the 40s. Minot and Bismarck both 41. In the Northwest, Portland is 71 tonight, and there's the heat. Las Vegas checks in at 90, and you saw Phoenix at 94. So tonight, mostly cloudy with an isolated shower, thunder shower, 74 for a low. Tomorrow back to 88, mostly cloudy, a thunderstorm in a couple of spots, east-southeasterly winds at 7 to 14. Here we go, the next 7 days. 88, couple of 87s, best chance of rain over the weekend. Next week, just a slight possibility. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast.